Okay, so I'm going to try to get this Minute Maid fruit punch can, much like Kool-Aid or Hawaiian Punch, out of my carpet. And as you can see there, it's pretty good. It's been sitting here for about a month. We've tried a few things to get it out, including Quick and Bright, which removes almost everything, but since this has dye in it, I guess it's a tougher stain. So I've got an iron, a squirt bottle with some of this hydrogen peroxide in it, and then I've got your basic, it's like a dish detergent. It's the generic brand of Dawn. On a lot of these videos I've seen that they've used Dawn, a scrub brush, some washcloths or towels, and then I have hot water mixed with that Dawn. I've seen people do these removals both with just Dawn and just hydrogen peroxide, so I figured why not try and remove this one with both. So I'm gonna start squirting the hydrogen peroxide first, and then I'm gonna soak this towel in the dishwashing liquid and put that over it and start ironing. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes after I squeeze it or change it, spray it with the hydrogen peroxide, and then I'm going to put the wet towel of Dawn and water, and I used warm hot water, and we'll see if it works. So I'm going to squirt the hydrogen peroxide first. Getting kind of close here. I'm going to save that other spot for later. I want to do this big one first. So I'm going to saturate it pretty good with the hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so they've said to get this towel in the soapy water, completely soapy wet, and then put it on the stain. And since I can't do that and hold the camera, I'm going to pause again. And when I come back on, I'll have the wet soapy towel over this area that's stained where I've already sprayed the hydrogen peroxide mixture, and then put a little bit of the soap mixture. And we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so I'm getting to start ironing, and I've got this on the highest setting that there is, the linen setting. And the other videos that I've watched say that you just iron this until dry, and then I want it at the hottest setting, so my light's back on. So I'm going to do a few times until it's completely dry, and then we'll see how well it works. Okay, so I'm just finishing it up. There's still part of the stain over there that I wasn't able to get the cloth on, but that's still damp. I'm going to do that. But, you know, that's the other area I still have to get. But you can see it freaking worked. I figured I'd have to take one or two passes, maybe sit here like 20 minutes and do it. Half the time it wasn't even really pressing down on the iron. I was just leaving it flat. And then when that little light went out, my little light on the iron that just came on, when it came back on, I'd take it off. And yeah, I mean, you can see the red over there, and there was all that red right there, and it's gone. So it works. I'm not sure if I had to use both the hydrogen peroxide and the dish soap, but this is a brand new apartment that we got into, and yeah, I don't want to be giving that deposit back. So I'm going to finish it up and show you the rest, and then clean the carpet up. and get the residual soap and hydrogen peroxide out of it with a clean, damp washcloth with just water, and I'll show you the results. Okay folks, so this isn't dry yet, and just so you know, it did move. But if you look really closely, that Minute Maid fruit punch, which is pretty much like Kool-Aid, completely came out. And it was soaked in. It wasn't just on top, and it was dry for about a month. So, still a little wet, still a little dirty over here, but we'll use a carpet cleaner for that. But it did completely get out the stain, and that I think is just the way the carpet lays. It's not stained. It's just the way the carpet lays. See, because if I brush it back that way, it goes back to brown. So it works. That squirt bottle. A lot of people are saying that you have to do it till it's completely dry. I didn't, but I got close to it. The towels were only very slightly damp after putting everything on, so it works. Hope this helps.